As you can see on screen, we are now in the dashboard for this video app. So what you can do from here is create and manage your campaigns, access support, and access trading. So what we're concerned with now is showing you how to create a campaign. So you simply click the create campaign button on the left. You give your campaign a title. Next thing, you set up the page background. This is for a colored or graphical background, but bear in mind it's a video based app. So if you add a video down here, the image up here will not be used, or the color will not be used. It will appear for a second while the video loads. So you can set it to a solid color, then the video will fade in, or you can pick one of the images from the image library, like so. So I've set it to a color for now. Now you need to pick a background video. So you just grab your video from YouTube, and you can set if you want the audio off or on and when you want it to begin. So I'm going to set it at 19 seconds. Next thing, you can add a logo for your campaign. So you can upload a logo image, or you can use a URL. So I'm going to use a URL. Now you can add logo content to go with your logo. So this would be like a headline below it, different colors, whatever you want. And you can also set up a solid color background to appear behind your logo if you wish. I'm just going to leave this blank, but this is where you would set it up with the padding, rounded borders, the opacity if you want it slightly see-through, what width you want, what color you want, and then if you want to show the color. Next up is your content that comes below the top content and the headlines or the video stuff. Again, these fields are self-explanatory, so you can set up the content box to have a rounded border. You can give it an opacity. It could be slightly see-through if you want to show the video behind the through the content box, and we'll give it a background color. So I'm going to give this one a white color. You can control shadows for the box, so turn it off and on, pick the shadow color, the different spread. This is where you add your headline. So you can set up your colors and alignment and everything else for that here. And you can add a sub-headline here. And all the same controls and alignment and stuff. You can even add images here or anything you want really with this editor. Next up is a video URL. This is where you put in a video that you want to appear with your offer. After that, you've got your video options, the size, if you want autoplay or not, show the controls or not, borders and everything else. Next is the feature list option. If you tick this, it will turn on the feature list. You can pick the colors to use, the icon to use for the bullet list of features, and then each element on one line here for the features. For this campaign, I'm going to turn the feature list off and just use video. Next is the main content, where you put the body of your offer. Again, this can be anything that you want. I'm just going to paste in some text like so. Next thing is the countdown options. If you want the particular deal to have scarcity or be a special offer, you turn on the countdown and pick a date you want it to end. So some date in the future around your campaign. Then you pick if you want the panel to be round, the font size, the different colors, and then what you want to happen once the countdown expires. So you can make nothing happen, you can hide the countdown, or you can make it redirect to URL. So I'm going to set it to hide. Now, what type of campaign do you want to have? Do you want one that has a button that sends people to an external link, or do you want to use an autoresponder form? So if I pick button, I've got the button builder here. You control all the different colors, the fonts, the link you want it to go to. So I'm just going to send it to Google. And you can set to open on a new tab or in the same window. Or you can set it to form. For form, you can turn options off and on to show the name or just their email. So I'm going to turn the name on here. Then you pick your autoresponder. It integrates with all these autoresponders. You pick the one you want to use and then connect your account or use your API key appropriately as needed. One thing extra you have to set up is a redirect URL that it will go to after the opt-in, which you do down here at the bottom. So I'm going to change it back to button and leave those settings as they are. Next thing is Facebook comments. Facebook comments are useful if you want to get user interaction with your campaign. So if you turn them on, you can set it to be above or below the content. I'm going to set the comments to be below the content, and you will see that now in the live campaign. Next up is header and body includes. These are for tracking code, Facebook, retargeting pixels, and things like that. The last one is the short URL. So you pick the URL you want to use, click check to make sure it's available. Then you can click to save your changes. This will save your campaign. This now brings you to the dashboard where you can control your campaign. From here, you can click hits to view detailed hits for your campaign. There are none for this yet because it's brand new. You can clone it. You can click link, which will let you copy the link to your clipboard or directly open it in a new window. You can click on leads, which will show you any leads who opted into your campaign if you've chosen that type of campaign, or you can delete it. So all we need to do now is preview the front end view of the campaign itself. So we click on link, open a new window, and there it is with all our settings. We just give the main video, it takes a few seconds to load. There, it loads up now and it plays in the background. There's all our content. These are the Facebook comments and the timer, the video we added, the logo we added. Everything is set up and ready for you to promote and to use. So that concludes this video on how to set up and use this app.